5 baby dragons, 5 tornadoes. Guys, I think we have 2 legendaries in chest. Let's see.
I've been so alone ever since I left the tribe. That's just how it goes, guess I like the lonely vibe.
Yo, what is up guys, Surgical Goblin here and welcome to this new video. In this video I will be sharing my Electro Wizard deck, which got me to 12 wins without losing once. So first of all I will go over 3 replays showing you how I played this deck, and then I will do this chest opening live. So let's get right into the first replay, and I really enjoyed playing this challenge. I think the Electro Wizard is actually a really good card, and I actually think it will be used also in, for example, ladder or tournament, other challenges if this challenge expires. So with this deck it's really important to play on your opponent plays. So for example, if he starts with a giant and I had Ice Golem Graveyard, I would definitely try to force him to spend his elixir. And he's actually playing Elite Barbarians, which are really popular in this meta now. But I respond with a Tombstone and Mega Minion, and I really like the Tombstone because it spawns skeletons, and the Elite Barbarians actually have to one-shot them, of course, and then they distract the Elite Barbarians. So here you can see the Electro Wizard in action. I really like the Electro Wizard on defense, it's really good. And he actually came with a giant, a lonely giant. So I had my bowler and Electro Wizard ready. So I decided to counter push and put my Ice Golem in front and then go with Graveyard, and that actually paid off, and I took the tower within the first minute, so that's really good. He's giving us an angry face because he just lost the tower and we're up a lot. So he decides to go aggressive with a giant, and here's really key. As you guys can see, I placed the Mega Minion not on top of his Mega Minion because it has a spawn time. It needs some time to spawn. So if I put it too close, my Mega would have died, of course. And now, as you guys can see, it lived, so it could help take out the giant. So at this point, I drop my bowler on the right side to actually kill the furnace, and I will go aggressive with another graveyard, and then I will put Ice Golem in the middle. As you can see, he drops his Mega Minion on top of my bowler, which is a really good counter. And then he responds with a Skarmy, but I have my Zap, so I will Zap that. And I will still do some damage. So at this point, 1 minute left, we're going into overtime. And I'm actually looking really good. I have taken his left tower down, and his right tower is down to 1381. So at this point, again, he goes aggressive with the same combination. Elite Barbarians backed up by an Ice Spirit. But I have my bowler and Tombstone ready. And I think, we countered that really well. And at this point, he's going for another giant push. So as you can see, Electro Wizard on defense. It's really good on defense. And I put my Ice Golem to tank for his Mega Minion and the Electro Wizard. And I put my own Mega Minion on top to kill it. So at this point, his giant is dead. 20 seconds left. Only his Electro Wizard, but that's going down now. So I will drop another graveyard. He's trying to get my tower down with a giant Elite Barbarian combination, but I'm just ignoring that. I'm actually taking down his second tower. I distracted his Elite Barbarians with my Ice Golem, and at this point I know it's GG because only there's 4 seconds left. I almost have a 3 crown. I think, no, I didn't manage to get the 3 crown, almost there. That was a really good game. And the next replay, as I just said, these are some high level gameplay. Those people are online were really good actually. I did struggle to get it, but I was focusing really well, so I'm happy that I got the 12 wins, of course. So in this replay, again, as you can see, I'm facing Elite Barbarians, and they are just so strong right now. So he drops his Mega Minion on the left. I'll drop my bowler on the right, and he decides to go aggressive with Elite Barbarians. So here again, you can see the Electro Wizard in defense. I put down my Electro Wizard and my Ice Golem to tank, and I'm pretty sure I will get 0 damage. So there's a perfect example on how to use the Electro Wizard on defense. Yeah, I got 0 damage, or he got 0 damage. So I decided to go with a graveyard, but he had a perfect counter ready. He had 3 elixir minions, which counted really good, and the Electro Wizard, of course. So as you can see, the bowler gets only 1 hit on the Electro Wizard, and he actually has a pretty strong push at me. But I will drop my Mega Minion to kill his miner and zap his minions. But still, his Electro Wizard is locked on the tower, so he's dealing some damage, and we barely dealt any damage. So at this point, I have to reset and think what he has. So far he showed his Elite Barbarians. So I will probably have my, or save my tombstone for that, because that is just a good counter. So I think he will go again with Elite Barbarians, but then I have my Ice Golem and Tombstone ready, but we will see. So there he drops his Elite Barbarians, and I will drop my Electro Wizard to back up my bowler, and I will have my Ice Golem and Tombstone ready to counter his Elite Barbarians. So there you see, I dropped the Ice Golem actually in the middle to lure them over, so they are in range of the bowler and the Electro Wizard, and that's really key. And at this point I have a Mega Minion on the left, I have a bowler and Electro Wizard on the right. And at this point I'm actually looking really good. I will deal some solid damage. And we're up on, let's see, I think, yeah, we're 4 elixir. We have an advantage of 4 elixir. So at this point he's giving the cry phase. I'm pretty sure he knows that we have an advantage. So let's again drop the bowler in the back to slowly make a push. And I know he would just rush on the other side with Elite Barbarians, because he's doing that all the time. So again, you will see me place the Electro Wizard to counter that with the Ice Golem. And the Ice Golem is actually really good because it is a tank, so it tanks for the Elite Barbarians. And then in the meantime, the Electro Wizard and the tower can kill it. So I didn't show my freeze yet. And there I will drop my freeze, but I actually missed this. I'm saying oop, because he just dropped his minions and I missed the minions with my freeze. So at this point, I'm actually up on damage because he ignored the Electro Wizard on the left. And I also didn't see that when I was playing the game live. But then I noticed it. So I will here drop again my Tombstone to kill the Elite Barbarians. And I will drop my Mega Minion on top. And here I noticed that the left tower is actually lower. So I will go with my graveyard there. And he actually dropped his Electro Wizard on the right side. But here I will freeze. And I'm pretty sure, no, I will not take down the tower, but I take down the tower to 594. And as I just said, this is some high level gameplay. The games were really close. And as I just said, I'm very happy that I got it, of course. And I'm wondering if we maybe could pull off 2 legendaries, because I already saw on Twitter some guys getting 2 legendaries in this chest. So here he was pushing hard, so I decided to go with the Ice Golem and then Graveyard and freeze. I ignored the Mega Minion to take some damage, but also take down his tower. And that was really key, because if I didn't freeze, his Mega Minion will still deal some damage and I would not take down his tower. So this here is actually the game who got me to 12 wins. So it was a really good game, and at this point I knew that Zero from Proud Americans also was at 11 wins. So I gave him a good luck, and let's see. I think I will drop my Mega Man in the back to see what he drops, and then just wait. So he actually drops his Ice Golem, and then he drops his Furnace. So at this point I know that he probably has the Elite Barbarian Miner deck or Graveyard, which is really popular lately. And in this case it was a Graveyard deck, but I didn't know it yet, of course. So I dropped my Electro Wizard in defense, and as you can see it's really good on defense, but he actually drops a lonely Graveyard. And I have my Ice Golem ready to tank, and then I drop my Bowler to defend, to help the tower defend the skeletons from the Graveyard. And he drops his own Electro Wizard in defense. And at this point, I'm pretty sure he just wasted 5 elixir. I have a bowler on the map, so I will counter push here. And I will support my bowler with my Mega Minion after it killed his Electro Wizard. So there you go. I will drop my Mega Minion. Then I will drop my Graveyard. And I'm not sure if I freeze here. I don't know. Often you will see me freeze at a good moment. And here I actually do freeze, because as you can see, I still have my Mega Minion and the bowler here. So the bowler is locked on the tower, the Mega Minion as well. And as you guys can see, I took down the tower within the first minute. And we're looking really good now, actually. But I know he just showed us his Graveyard. So I know the game could go either way, of course. Because with the Graveyard you can still come back really good. So at this point we're, I'm up 1 elixir. But basically we're equal. But I do have a tower down. So at this point I'm looking to defend his pushes. Of course I know I was at 11 wins, so I knew only 1 more win to get me to 12 wins. So you can see me place down my bowler in defense to wait for him to drop something. And he decides to drop his Electro Wizard in the back and then drop a Mega Minion on top of my bowler. So at this point I drop my Electro Wizard in the back, but I forgot that you can fireball the Electro Wizard, so I forgot that. And at this point he's coming with a Graveyard, a really well timed Graveyard, because I didn't really have an answer for it. But I drop my Ice Golem, and the death damage will kill most of the skeletons. But still a lot of skeletons actually do damage. So my tower is down to 630 HP, and I'm giving him the angry face because I don't want to lose, of course. And here I decide to go with a Mega Minion Graveyard, because if I didn't push there, you would probably take down the tower, because with a graveyard it's almost impossible to negate any damage, especially when you're facing a good player. And I knew that was a good player because he was also at 11 wins. So again, I'm giving the angry face, but because I went for the push there, I already dealt over 1000 damage. So at this point I basically have to reset and build up for a strong push and have my freeze ready, because I know he has Ice Golem and Elite Barbarians and Mega Minion, but other than that he doesn't really have a good counter. I mean, the Electro Wizard can counter the graveyard, but not really if you stack them, if the skeletons stack. So at this point I found this really interesting. He's actually going for 3 crown with Elite Barbarians and an Electro Wizard. But as you can see, my bowler and the Electro Wizard and the graveyard was locked on the tower. So there I took the W. I was very happy with that. And let's get into the chest opening. I hope, as I just said, I hope I get 2 legendaries out of this. So at least 11 epics, 110 rares and 22k gold and 1100 cards. So let's get right into the chest opening. We start with 22k gold, which is really nice. I now have over 100,000 gold. So the next card, 49 minions, 11 ice golems. Let's see, 1 clone, already epic. I hope we get it. 140 knights, 19 mega minions, 161 fire spirits, 40 inferno towers, 40 muskets. So we already got a lot of rares. Here 290 spear goblins, 336 elite barbarians. That's really nice. We can now upgrade them to level 11. 5 baby dragons, 5 tornadoes. Guys, I think we have 2 legendaries in chest. Let's see. Yeah, let's go, guys. We have the lock, and the next card is the Electro Wizard. Let's go. We unlocked the Electro Wizard, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Here you can see what I got in this chest. It was an awesome chest, and I'm really happy with this. I hope you guys don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.